mean, it's crazy thinking that I'm one of the older guys now. Um, it goes so quick. I mean, even this year, how quick it went by. I mean, my youngest daughter just turned 1, and it felt like she's a couple months old. So, yeah, it was kind of a blur this year. Going to be good to just kind of reflect and know what to expect coming into next year, and just have that comfortability and experience, I guess.
You mentioned being one of the older guys. You're not one of the older guys to me, but maybe in the room you are. One of the reasons Ron Francis wanted you here was because 2 of the other centers are 21 and 22 years old, and next year you may have another center in the room who's younger than that. So do you consider that part of your role is mentoring, or whatever word you want to call it, helping to guide people who haven't played the position nearly as long in the league as you have?
Yeah, I think, with Maddie and Ryder, what they've done and the type of players that they are kind of speaks for itself. There is obviously a little bit of experience just being around a little bit longer that you can kind of pass on with being vocal about it, or whether it's just kind of leading by example. And yeah, I think there's obviously things this year that, whether I've said it or they've asked, it's been something that going forward, I think that they'll just maybe have their own way of doing it. That's kind of how what I've done over the years, is there's things that I'll take that I've been told, or things that I'll see that that's kind of what I use now or do now. So yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. I'm more kind of a just lead by example than being vocal. And yeah, there's obviously a lot of potential with those two, and Burke coming in. So yeah, it's I think there's a lot to look forward to. There's going to be a lot of excitement, watching the games with those guys in it. And just as time goes on, that's kind of, you see guys that get rushed, and that's not really the answer, and some guys that are ready right away. So I think just the more experience, the more games and reps and everything, like I've said, you get, the more confidence you feel, especially going against other top lines that, you're kind of shell-shocked that it's a guy you've watched your whole life, and now you're taking a face-off against them. So those things are pretty cool when you're growing up and, coming into the league. And then you kind of get to a point where, you feel good against those guys, and you're kind of pinching yourself that, this is pretty cool to experience this. So, yeah, it's going to be good, with those two and Burke coming in here.
Are you going to be okay if they call you Pops?
Yeah, I'll be okay with that, because I've done that before with some older guys as well. Yeah.